Hey Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, what's up? My name is Angelo. This is your December reading. I created for you guys a pile. So I'm using different decks, all kind of sorts of decks, and seeing what's coming through for you guys. Channeling some messages from the universe. The first card, the Thinking Woman. Okay, interesting. I feel like there might be a teacher or a guide coming to your life. Or you becoming the Thinking Woman. Take how this resonates. But I'm gonna continue. Oh, the Healer. Wow. You definitely have some healing abilities. I mean, we all have, because we all have to heal ourselves and return back to ourselves and what we signed up for becoming here or participating on this planet Earth journey, Earth school. With the 4 and the 7 from Thinking Woman, I feel like there might be some books that are somewhere in your room that you need to continue or finish because they're kind of like helping you to raise your vibration and consciousness level. Maybe some books from a female author. I don't know, because the Thinking Woman is reading some books. It might be as well, Aquarius, that you're like very like intellectual in the way you are. Maybe you're writing a book or you're working on a book right now, and this is the message for you to continue with that and to finish that in December. Whew, my right ear kind of wanted to start ringing. I felt like something, but it didn't continue. So I think that I was hitting some points here for some of you guys. Let's continue. The Magician in the Mirror. You create your reality, so whatever you put out to the world, you're receiving back. Okay, never forget that. With the 5 and the 3 here, by the way, the Healer is 25. So 11, 7, 8. 11, 7, 8. 11, intuition, intuitive thought, like intuitive steps forward. 7, seeing through the illusion, seeing through your own bullshit, maybe even, because Healer is all about also like healing yourself, shedding some skin layers. I see here 3 snakes. Maybe there's some surroundings of yours that might be like snake that you need to like shed from, but I think it's more about some conditionings of yours, because the Magician in the Mirror sees his own like eternal potential. Okay, here's an infinity symbol upon his head. Let's continue though. Okay, the tarot cards wanted to jump out first. Ace of Swords in reverse. Supportive message here. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I think there's like some innovative ideas or something that you need to start bleeding for, that you need to continue taking steps forward with or towards to, but you hold yourself back. Okay, let's see. Yeah, door to value. It will bring a lot of success to you. So if it's like a book or reading a book that helps you to raise your vibration, to tap into higher perceptions of knowing or frequencies, or just like simply starting to put that idea into action, this healing business, this healing service, something that comes from your bottom of your heart that you want to share with the world, Aquarius. Okay? Maybe there's even like this female guide that is entering into your life in December, and she helps you to see your fullest potential. She, as in, no matter what kind of gender she identifies with, but she has a strong divine feminine. You know, like I see myself as a guy, cis male gender, but I have like such a strong feminine aspect of my being that I'm so happy to have, because it helps me to tap into my intuition. You know, like sometimes I'm like this, sometimes I'm like that, but whatever. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. Kind of good, kind of not good. I don't know how to say that. But like with the 9 Wands and 9 Swords, it's like releasing. And door to value is all about your own value. Okay? Maybe there's some snakes or situation in your life where you disvalue yourself, where you're like in this polarity, like being push, pull in between, you know, like he's so in between, like what do I take? Like, do I take the cold? Do I take the heat? What do I create with that? This is changing. You're starting to take action to the right things with the 8 here, because he's a 53. 5 plus 3 is an 8. This leads to like realizing to take a better decision, to take a decision that helps you, or to start something new that you were holding yourself back from pursuing so long. For so long you were holding yourself back. I feel like there's like a lot of resentment in your being that is like being untied, unwrapped, Aquarius. Okay? Like a lot of things that you like cultivated within you is unwrapping. You're unwrapping yourself. The Knight in reverse. The first time I received this, but I see it like straight away, Ace of Cups energy. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. But I just go with the pictures always with those cards. And I think with the with the white horse, which stands for the feminine attributes, and here's a heart, so it's like definitely Knight of Cups kind of energy. You're moving forward ahead to fulfill yourself emotionally, but you hold yourself back. I think this is resolving in December. The healer. Oh my god, there's like twice healer here. So cool. And I think with the healer, like here it's like taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Bullshit. I never go with the meanings exactly unless it's like very spot on. I usually go with the pictures here. And unwrapping yourself, healing. There's like healing taking place in December for you guys. And I think it's also with the Nine of Swords usually talks about regret and shame and guilt that we're like carrying within ourselves. We can't sleep at night kind of energy. But you start, you start like embracing that. You start like letting go from that. You start like breathing into the pain and breathing out to let it out. What kind of angel messages are coming here for you? Transformation. Yep. Archangel Zadkiel. He has a beautiful energy. He says, thank you Zadkiel for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. This is a prayer that you can work with. Because you are holding on a lot to past. Maybe where you were kind of bleeding so much for others and trying to heal and fix them. And now it's like you realize you needed first to heal and fix yourself. Okay? And it's taking place now. Spiritual gifts. Beautiful Archangel Raziel. December is going to be like a month full of awakenings in regards to why are you here, what you can do, what you can create, how can you show up as. I feel like there's so much wisdom stored in you with the Magician in the Mirror. He's an old guy, but he has eternal connection to everything and everyone, and he knows how he creates his reality. There's like an initiation that you need to take step to, that you need to take start, like like holding the blade, even though maybe you start bleeding and you start sweating. But I mean, I won't get a six-pack, like if my intention is to get a six-pack and a very like trained abdominal area in my body, in my physical body, what do I need to do? I need to train. I need to work out every day these muscle groups, and also work on my nutrition to match that desire that I have with the intentions in my daily life. And I'm sweating, I'm crying, I'm like feeling aching and pain for training my abdominal area. But why do I do that? Because I want that happen. I want that to happen. I want to receive these, because this is a desire of mine. So what can I do? I can work for that. And yes, it's pain. It's pain in the ass. It's pain in the ass to overcome my laziness. It's pain in the ass to find time, to prioritize time to have these workouts. It's pain in the ass to be like in the 8th minute and knowing like I still have 5 minutes to go. It's pain in the ass to sweat and to like ache and feel pain. But you know what's even better? The bliss that you feel right after. The results that you see in front of the mirror. Just like in general, you starting to see how everything is shifting externally because you started shifting internally. And this is something, like, I kind of forgot. No, I remember. I was like, why do I get this example of apps? But sometimes it's just like a voice comes through and starts speaking, and then I don't remember how to connect the dots. But I remember that I was speaking about, I was talking about the Ace of Swords, like grabbing the initiation, bleeding for your things, for your projects, for your healing service, for whatever you stand for as your being. And I think it's all about literature, books, writings, teachings, you sharing your thoughts, you sharing your intellect, Aquarius. Kind of, I feel like connecting healing services with science, maybe even frequency music or theta brainwave meditations, creating them for people or something like that. Like you kind of sharing teachings Or maybe you're receiving teachings from someone else, vice versa. But spiritual gifts can be anything. It doesn't mean to buy yourself tarot cards and channel what the tarot cards are saying. It's just like you becoming, like doing something as an act of service that comes from your heart. If it's creating a cooking book because you're raw vegan and you want to be more like, you want to change more the world by you embodying this raw vegan mentality, or if it's you creating this yoga teaching service, or if it's you starting to have a paint class or singing class, or simply you leading something that fulfills you so much, where you're so passionate about. This is a spiritual gift. That's it. Why do we say spiritual gift if it sounds so like simple? It's because it's you being connected to your spirit and being inspired in spirit, inspired to do this certain thing where you're so passionate about, where it's this inner fire, where your eyes are glowing whenever you talk about it, where you start automatically smiling and feeling so fulfilled. This is a spiritual gift. Whenever you have these feelings, when you start talking or executing this service, this action, this idea, this craft, this skill. Simple as that. And I think it's bringing a lot of value to your life. Okay? It's like a lot of door opening. There's like a lot of potential for you in December to open certain doors, to tap into a timeline reality that is so much greater and bigger and more service than the timeline reality that you are kind of right now in between. I feel like there's this like push-pull, and you're like drifting more towards the being like pushing more towards the timeline reality that is like creating this outcome, you know. With the Knight, move forward. Don't be so trapped in these emotions. I think there's like some emotions that are not serving you with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. And there's like a lot of releasement, a lot of releasing, a lot of cord cutting. It's good, it's necessary. It's part of healing journey. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for being here with me. I hope it kind of helped you. Yeah. Thank you so much. I send you love and light. And I just saw Vision February, mid-February, beginning of February. I think where you will see like the first steps and the first results of your healing services. Whenever you start. This was just coming through. Bye.